lose up your own red buff at the moment, right?
Oh, sure, yeah.
You're still going to be able to get value from
I understand why it hasn't been taken.
Yeah.
It's just one of those fun things that I like to point out from time to time, Dagda. As Sheo is waiting in the wings here. Bitrate's over onto Isma. Pack can dodge the fear. Hero's entrance though, the fear still comes down. Crash lightning out of Paduk as Jackie splashes forward, and Sten doesn't really have anywhere to go. Flacker will chase him down. The final shot comes out and claims his life. Nuke diving onto the backline, but a magical journey taken by 4 will get all of Giant X out. However, Shale will take the scuttle crab.
It was a giant conga line to get out of that one, but Sten having to give his life, less than ideal.
Yes.
The back end of that. And this is what I was talking about, right? The pushing lanes from Giant X being able to help with this scuttle crab take. Shifters trying to respond, but level 6 being hit in the mid lane means that this Galio can get there very quickly. Flacket has decent damage, and they did get a little nervous. As you can see, Paduk with that ultimate doing some decent shred, but just not quite enough for the escape route already. I don't know, it depends how sadistic.
True. True. Drake, though, for Giant X, should be an easy enough secure. Paduk can stand on the top side of the map with the grub spawning in 4 seconds. It's the priority for Shifters, overtaking any control over the bottom side. Jun's going to spot the fact that Sheo has started up on those grubbies. Paranoia now available for Isma as well. Sheo trying to dodge that Cosmic Binding, but doesn't manage to. Darking daggers coming out as well. Jackie's here to join the fight. Crash down from Sen. Jun flashes away. Crash lightning from Paduk. They dive in. Nuke taunted. Paranoia out as Giant X try and turn this fight around. The fear on Oscar in. Gonna be enough as Shell takes the kill, but Paduk in the midst of the pit is down. Public execution coming out from Rooster as well. He's found his executioner's calling as he tries to dance around a Giant X. Rooster full HP. But Giant X able to win out on the fight in the end anyway. Rooster flashes a magical journey in from Isma. Isn't going to go any further. 2 grubs to 1 as well for Giant X.
It's oh so messy in the pit, but Giant X managing to come out on top. As Jun ends up using that magical journey to end up escaping. And then as everyone kind of teeters in towards the pit, we got the all-in for Isma, which actually forces Sten out of the pit. The follow-up with the Akali then managing to pick up Oscar Innen. But here it gets messy, like this is just a blood path in the pit. But as Shifters start to drop, I thought they were going to get Rooster on the back end of this as well, but just not quite having enough in the tank. I think Jackie's even holding an auto attack there to try and give it to Isma, but probably shouldn't have in the end.
Probably should have just gone for it, as you say. I feel like Rooster was just there probably 3-4 seconds too late. Yeah. If Rooster's there at the start of the fight, I think it looks very different. Good play from Giant X to develop about a 1.5k lead, get themselves 2 grubs alongside that Ocean Drake. Paranoia already 2/3 of the way off cooldown. Oscar in it, traces onto Sheo. Gonna get the fear off as well. Another hero's entrance. Sheo with the call of the pack jumps up, but Oscar in it can just chase him down. Oscar's the big dog on campus, and Sheo has to take a seat.
So just gonna clear out a ward instead.
Just clearing out vision, allowing for a little bit more fog of war. Oscar in it jumps back in. The Primal Howl Fear gets it onto Rooster. Infinite Duress available here as well for Oscar. And goes in. There's Paranoia follow-up. Rooster has no flash and no public execution, and Isma takes a kill on the top side.
I really like these rotations from Giant X. They've been doing a great job of using these semi-globals as new. Trading on towards but nothing else.
Then, Magnet Storm onto Jun. Crash Lightning coming out from Paduk. Jun, Tempered Fates. Takes a second, has a think. As Paduk begins to open up again, and Jun saves himself, it seems. Paduk with the Extendo Beam almost finds a good Cosmic Binding out. Sheo's going to eviscerate over this wall. Hound's Pursuit onto Jun, who magical journeys and tries to escape. Another Hound's Pursuit from Sheo, but he's just going to die to the tower. As Flacket has a curtain call, Jackie's on his way across, TP in from Nuke to make sure no further play can happen.
1 for 1 in the end, and the fact that it was Flacket who picked up the kill makes it not too bad at the end of the day for Giant X.
Massive,
yeah,
dude.
He's 4-1. This is a sizable Jin. But you see it here. Stend sets up. I don't think Jun fully intended to hit himself with the Tempered Fate here, hoping to just kind of clip onto Paduk and step away, but the back of the hitbox a little too chunky. And again, Paduk tries to step up, even tries to get the Extendo Beam. And the crash damage, not quite working out there. But yeah, I think should have just gone for the 1 here. His flash had just come up as well. I thought that was going to be enough, but tries to go for the second one and ends up costing his life. Maybe knew that Jackie's was TPing in. Don't know if the call was there, but still
second perfect execution does get him to safety, but he has to sacrifice the entirety of the wave to the bot lane tower and use his ultimate and use his flash, and Paduk's going to get jumped on with an infinite duress. Deadly Flourish doesn't land, Curtain Call comes across, Paduk feared back, the barrier not enough to save him. Oscar in and everywhere on this Warwick.
Yeah, that's the fun times of a Warwick. He holds down Q, he follows you the entire way across the wall, and you don't get to escape. And off the back of that, GIONX with a nice pick. They get the Dragon, they force a ton out of Nuke, who did escape very nicely, like good hands, but unfortunately had to lose a lot on that bottom side. So GIONX again extending this gold lead more and more.
And him just walking through the mid lane. Nuke is going bot though, and without TP, although it does look like it's up soon.
Yeah, the ward just died that actually would have spotted him if he starts to move in towards the enemy jungle, but still caught here.
Oh, Deadly Flourish going down as they look to catch up. Oh man, the guy didn't get a chance. Like, you don't get an opportunity to move. That dog is down, and Shale, now Shifters without their jungler aren't going to be able to contest this Rift out.
Yeah, I mean, I really like how GIONX are playing this though. Like, Oscar Ridden doing a really good job of moving in towards the mid, like using that tempo that he has to actually make these plays and set up, and Shifters just aren't ready for it. And I think this was the biggest thing that stood out over the last couple of games, that even though GIONX struggled when it got to the mix late, hang on, no, it's fine. Their ability to actually set up for map movement plays pre-18 minutes was pretty good.
Yeah, very solid. Overall, like we've praised them for it in both the games. The first game, Shifters did get ahead, as we do see Nuke caught again. Winds of War coming down, almost burning him. Jackie's has the flash, but Nuke is able to get out. Riftail will get the charge in and should kill off this tower. Hound's pursuit in from Sheo. He just went so deep. The TP behind, as you say, with Rooster going in, but Sheo's dead before Rooster can even land, and that bird can't fly anyway, and Sten follows suit. Jun in with a chase. Paduk tries to crash some lightning, but all that's going crash is Shifters. They're now trying to collapse in a 3v4. The hero's entrance will knock Rooster up. He's feared as well. A Deadly Flourish for the follow-up. Shifters just throwing everything in and not getting anything out. A fear again onto Nuke after he picks up one, but GIONX take 3 kills, take a tower, take plates off mid-tier 2, and extend their goal lead to 6.5k.
They might have just taken the series with that as well. Shifters way overplaying their hand there. And GIONX happy to scoop up the extra gold. Like, there was a complete desync there. It's not the first time we've seen from Sheo on one of these champions that can jump in. Technically, they haven't sent Rooster top yet.
We've only
just been walking
top,
back and forth from Red Bull. So he's now only coming top.
Okay, here's Rooster, 5 top. There's a Nocturne in the bot side. Here's the hero's entrance. They're looking forward onto Oscar in it. And there's a Cosmic Binding onto Rooster and Sheo. There's the tall follow-up, and Blackwood will open up the curtains. Meanwhile, there's a Nocturne in bot lane pushing a tier 2. Shifters tried to take a 5v3, it turned into a 5v4, and they lost both anyway. A suppression with the infinite duress onto Nuke, who dives back in with the perfect execution, but he's caught out with the Justice Punch. Oscar isn't going to fall as well, a 1-for-1 the exchange. Meanwhile, there's a Nocturne in the bot lane pushing you inhibitor towers.
Shifters may need to look at the minimap more often. Just
man, like this sometimes. Is how I lose all my solo queue games. This is a great fight, guys. Oh, by the way, Darius in our base. Excellent. Tower still stands. Shifters were just trying to get an objective bounty out of it, and it does make sense, right? They're trying to find some gold on the map.
Yeah.
GIONX will definitely win this game.
Will it be soon?
It is decidedly so.
Okay, there we go.
What is soon, though? In a this is a cosmic being that we are asking these questions to.
Ask again later. Can't tell me.
Even the Magic 8 Ball isn't quite sure. As Baron setup has happened for GIONX, they put some vision down towards the Shifter side of the jungle. Hex flash in though, as Placket is overextended. Magic Storm coming out as well. Paduk looking for the trade. Hound's pursuit onto the backline. Placket able to walk away from it for now, and with the fear going down on Sheo, Isma able to pick up one on that backline as well. GIONX find 2 kills and turn their attentions towards the Baron.
GIONX collapsing well to cover that mid play, and that should be, as you say, that Baron picked up. So maybe looking sooner rather than later for this GIONX win. As
I've seen a Baron play this series, Rob. I've seen a few of them.
But
Nuke's going to TP in. He's got TP. Okay, so the Baron's at 10k. Sten has no Magnet Storm, no Flash.
Please don't take it yet.
Rooster has a public execution, and Nuke has a perfect execution. Combined, they're a perfect public execution, but this time, they were not combined. As GIONX were able to pick up the Baron and have an 8,000 gold lead. GIONX are playing this really well.
Yeah,
like, I want to give them credit.
Yeah.
It's just the rest of the series has me on tenterhooks as to who's going to throw worse.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of where we're at, but the executioner's calling wasn't enough this time around. GIONX happy to send this one. Isma, good follow-up, take up a duck. You can see Giono looking a little stressed and that one as well. Well, this is significantly better. Playing back, covering Flackett, really well orchestrated. Now, Paduk might be dead again.
Yeah, the damage from Jackies is actually pretty substantial right now as he manages to pick up the kill. TP coming in as well with the paranoia there for the follow-up. Jackies flashes away, then goes back in with the hero's entrance as Sheo is forced into Fear. The paranoia catches him out, another Fear onto Nuke. And pretty soon is looking pretty soon now, Rob.
I say very, very soon as Giant X standing outside the base of Shifters. Shifters even caught again here.
Tempered Fate into the, flash away from Rooster. Dodges away from the curtain call as well. Okay, Giant X, you won't get the full complement of Rooster this game. Instead, have to settle for him trying to defend his Nexus towers. 12 seconds before Product respawns. Okay, Giant X decided, you know, an Infernal Soul better than not having an Infernal Soul. Although their Soul win percentage is only 50 this series so far.
Yeah, not amazing odds, but sure. Giant X.
I mean, either you win or you don't, you know? Either you win or you don't.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how split they were going to be on this call of like some people trying to deny people entry versus going for the dragon, but they will get the dragon at the end of it. And nice shot from Jackies, right? Yeah. Just runs on through, manages to connect, and there's nothing really there that can be done.
Yeah, Product, I mean, he just doesn't have any damage really to get to Jackies. He flashes away, and then with the paranoia coming out, there's so much fear on the Giant X roster. You've got the Primal Howl here from Oscar and getting the fear onto Nuke. Yeah. You've got Paranoia into the fear tether onto Sheo as well. Like, it's so little you can do when you fall behind against a composition like this. Because whenever you make a play, Hero's Entrance Paranoia, good luck. You're immediately in a 1v3 instead of being in a 1v1.
See.
No, you've become Spanish.
Okay. This is all the Spanish I have now. We've run out.
Rob, I've good news for Shifters fans.
Okay.
Infernal Soul is the lowest win rate soul of the LEC in 2026.
I mean, is it like 60%?
86.7%. Okay.
That's still pretty high.
Yes, but before today, Hextech Soul had only lost 1 game out of 23. And that's like a 96% win rate. So anything can happen. I will say a 10.7 thousand gold deficit and an Infernal Soul deficit might be too much of a mountain for Shifters to climb. We need Yamato to come in and do a speech.
True.
At that point, they'd be able to.
Yeah, I mean, they're going for it.
Here's Entrance Public Execution going onto the back line as well, but immediately the Rooster is just knocked up, suppressed with the Infinite Duress and dead. Stend likely to follow suit as this one's going to chase him down. The curtain calls onto Product. The dash in from Oscar in, and he'll get another. Stend forced away. Nuke executes in reverse as he gets the Guardian Angel out of Isma, but it's all done with the Nexus falling now. Giant X have a wave in the bot side. They've got another super minion coming across. Blackhead taking its time to hit the mid lane inhib on the way. Shifter's going to try and defend with 3. Sten with a good shadowing strike. Oscar is still chasing him down. Will be able to pick up his 5th kill of the game. The Nexus Tower's not really the target for Giant X. They're thirsty for a little bit of blood. Hound's Pursuit in from Shell, dashes away. You see the flash come out to protect him. And now another taunt as Blackhead takes the kill. Okay, they'll end it now. 26 minutes in, Giant X 2-1 in the series.
Significantly better Game 3.
Game 3 was good from Giant X.
Game 3 I loved. Great map movements. Oscar and playing around the map well, looking for picks on mid. This is what I was hoping would be the Giant X we got for all of the games we've seen from Giant X so far.
And for Shifters, a disappointing series overall, you have to say. Very quickly, you can vote for one of the Giant X players in your Kia Player of the Series vote. Oscar, Jackies, or Flackett are your options. Hard to judge. I think Oscar had a really good Warwick game.
Yeah.
I think Flackett had a really good Jhin game. I think Jackies had a really good Galio game. Now, all of those were the same game.
I think Jackie's Orianna
his Orianna was very solid. You're right.
Yeah, so he'd probably be my vote.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a toughie. It's a toughie.